Good morning, everyone. Let's take a couple deep breaths as we center ourselves. Let's expand our solar plexus energy. Make it as big as you in all direction. Now make it 6 feet bigger than you in all directions. And you end up in your bubble. How's your beautiful body doing this morning? Just make an assessment. Head to toe, toe to head. An assessment. How's your body doing? So you got to do this every day. Check and see how your body's doing. Because every day we're getting a new influx of energies. And these energies are really here to help us. They're not here to hurt us. They're here to help us. As each influx of energy comes in, your body has to shift. It has to change. It has to increase its vibration to keep up with the energies. And as you increase your vibration, you have to offload the baggage you've been carrying. It could be baggage that you've been carrying forever. But unless you drop it, you won't be able to move on. You won't be able to move up with the energies. And you'll be in pain. So, as you make an assessment of your body, and if anything is sore, or it has an intensity, like I like to call it, ask your body, what is this? Can we change it? And sometimes you will get sharp pains real quick, or you will get dull pains, but it's just for a little bit, and then you never get it again. And it's something that was dislodging out of your body. I don't know if you've had it. So it's time to work with the energies. And also it's time for us to have the energies work for us. If you have an intensity anywhere in your body, direct the energies there. You are your own bedmate. You can actually create amazing things with your body, all by focusing energy to it. Somebody I know witnessed a miracle in front of their eyes. Somebody they know, they couldn't walk because they got a cut in their feet, in their foot, at the bottom of their foot. It had been a while that this cut happened. Stepped on a glass, deep wound, deep cut. But in front of their eyes, this person was able to walk without problems afterwards, after a couple months of healing. But see, you can create all of this. You can call it healing. You can call it miracle. You can call it alchemy. You can call it magic. You are it. Where you focus your energy, things change. Last week we did a visualization with a mask on. Remember that? We stripped our ID, our identification, how we identify ourselves, to come to the realization that we are infinite beings, celestial beings. You are an aspect of source. You are here in the physical form. You are way more than what you see reflected back in the mirror. You are bigger than this universe. We are used to thinking ourselves as little tiny, insignificant things, but we're not. You are more than this universe, more than this multiverse. Keep opening your eyes, opening your awareness, opening your mind, so that you can actually see the truth of who you really are. What you can really do. What you can really shift. What would life be like for you? What would it be like if you were able to shift anything? If you could shift your body from being short to being tall, from being tall to being short, from being fat to being thin, from being thin to being fat, from being young to being old, from being old to being young, any which way you want to, forwards and backwards, and experience everything. You know that we can actually do that. And the more these energies come in, the more we'll be able to do that. Because these energies are also waking up our dormant DNAs. The junk DNA, they say. So your awareness, your subconscious, is going to wake up more than it is now. Can you imagine what life would be like if you were to know immediately what somebody else is thinking? Is that too intrusive for you? Right now, I can do it with some people. I know exactly what they want, what they're going to say, even before they say it. Are you experiencing like something like that? You'll be able to, right now, pets are changing. You can talk and communicate with them better than before. So things are changing. And that's why you got to be flexible with these energies. You cannot be fighting it. You cannot be afraid of it, because the more you don't let it go, the more you're going to be in pain. You are part of source. There's nothing that you can do wrong. You are in this physical realm. That's the only difference. And because of the limitations in the body and having those dormant DNA, we have been handicapped. But that's being reversed back. Eventually, we'll be able to transform any which way we want to. We'll be able to go from one place to another without needing a plane, without needing a train, without needing a bus or a car. We'll be able to telepathically communicate with anybody. That's unusual for us. But it's coming. You'll be able to tell what people are thinking, what people are going to say. You know how animals know who is a good person, who's not a good person? From the energy. You'll be able to do the same. Because energy is the first language that we have. You might have already felt that when you like someone immediately, or when you just want to get away from someone. It's that energy. So what energy, space, consciousness, and choice can you and your body be to have ease with all these changes? 24/7, 365. And what are you creating as your future? As you look at the end of 2025, we're going to start taking big leaps in restoration from now until the end of December. How do you look at December of 2025? Who will you be then? What will you do? Who will your friends be? So it's time for you to be the infinite being you truly be, the celestial being that you are. Step into that identification. Just like part of your identification is being human, step into the identification of being infinite being, celestial being, and act like one. Granted, you might be a baby, infinite being. You have to recall everything of what you can do, how you do things, but it's there. And nobody will ever judge you for falling as you start walking. Just keep in mind the universal laws. Do unto others what you want done unto you. Everything you dish out, you get 10 times more. And respect other beings, other life forms, and they'll respect you. Keep your awareness up at all times. Let your gauge tell you this is a good thing, this is not a good thing, or your awareness, I should say. Guide you what's a good thing and what's not a good thing for you, for your life, for your living, for your reality, for your future. You are more than what you see reflected back to you. Keep expanding, keep practicing. Because, like everything else, you can only master some things with practice. Decide what you want to focus on at a time and focus on that until you get it done. And create the future you want to create, you want to live in. And as you look at yourself in the mirror, love you. And it will be reflected back to you 10 times. You'll be attracting that because you'll be in that vibration. Like attracts like. And with that, let's take a couple deep breaths as we come back to the present. And when you're ready, rub your hands together. Rub your face and open your eyes.